Evidence number 20, Brick City copyright violation case. Here we'll see from the start of episode 2 of their mockumentary, the book's cashier got locked up, and loved ones show concern was altered to the female romantic character getting locked up. From page 93 of the book, I've already read how Cashier fell into the canal and the police surrounded him, and that's how he got into the jail. Here I go to page 105 of the book. The moon was silver blue, and it was the same moon that shone upon Cashier's face through the barred up, screened up window in his jail cell. A couple of days ago he had told Jeep Thomas that he would one day look down on Jeep from his penthouse window, and here he was looking down at him from the penitentiary towers. He thought about the way he had bragged, and the thought hurt him so bad that he let his feet slide to the floor and plopped his butt down on a hard one-blanket bunk. Soon everyone in the neighborhood would know he was locked up, and since he strongly hated for people to see him lose at anything, he felt pain and embarrassment. And then he talks about how he's going to come back from jail and the trials and tribulations of being locked up. It comes down to 2 guards stopped in front of his cell door. "Let's go, punk." Cashier looked at them evilly, but allowed them to chain again his wrists and ankles. They took him to an elevator and traveled downward. When the doors slid open, the flame of life in Cashier's soul surged as though splashed with gasoline. There in front of him with her arms open wide was his grandmother, Miss Ella May. Cashier had a vision of Miss Ella May on her hands and knees in her garden with a rag tied around her gray hair, standing around his grandmother in the prison visiting room were his old swimming buddies, the Italian boys, Bobby, Tommy, and Mark. As they surrounded Cashier with love, a bolt of emotion hit him, and he cried like a homesick child. It was then that he knew that he was going to make it. His fired-up spirit now had the fuel to keep it alive. So they took this scene, I enjoyed reading that, and they made it into Jada's family showing concern for her. They used the family to rip a brother off, rip an artist off. And this is what it looks like in their mockumentary. From the 3rd minute and the 1st second of episode 2 from the mockumentary.
The main priority right now is just to get her a court date or a bail so she can come home.
Jail is designed to punish you, man. They call it bullpen therapy. You know what that is, right? The bullpen get you up. Bullpen. Yeah, and then you might not go to court. I remember I was in one, man, but I've been in a couple, but the guy was taking a squat, man, right there with no toilet paper. Come on, but they didn't give him no toilet. They didn't give him no toilet paper. Oh man.
Well, I just try to keep positive, but it's better said than done. One minute I'm alright, the next minute I'm somewhere else.
This is still part of evidence number 20, when the family of the female romantic character shows concern over her being locked up. They got some pretty good mileage out of that scene, and here it is again at 9 minutes and 52 seconds when they incorporate this theme into yet another scene.
And now, is it pro bono? Who's paying the lawyer? They're just doing it for...
And the food for the kids.
I can tell you one thing, I've been begging for a long time. Being in the house with these 2 kids is, worse than anything I ever been through gangbanging.
They say the reward of suffering is experience. I had 1 bank robbery.
The reward of suffering is experience, and I'm done suffering through having to prove that they stole my work and hijacked the movement that's going to eradicate the problems of the people. But it's an experience that I had to go through, and we're going to get what we want out of it. Thank you. And again with evidence number 20, as I said, they used this scene several places in their documentary. Here again at 18 minutes and 31 seconds, we'll see the family expressing concern for the locked up thug or thugette, as the case may be, in their derivative work.
Girl is a piece of work.
Yeah.
But now it's different. She's grown up.
I'm very thankful to have such a lady like you in our lives.
Do not make me laugh.
Wow, I'm being serious. Michelle. See, now you messing up. About to spill my coffee.
I can drive with one hand and smack you with the other one.
Hey, that's multitasking. I'm glad you could do it.
Actually, I could drive with no hands and hit you with both.
Officer?
He's busy.
You know, I'm just so happy going to get my wife.
I just hope this is the last trip to this type of place for her.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the last trip.
Oh my God, crazy! Thank you!
Good. Go home.
Everything was good. It was all of it. I ain't had no problems in there. Go get my baby. That's what I'm saying.
So you see how they cynically use the family's joy by posing it around the fictional characters from my book. Thank you.